You see it? I tried to make this as slow as possible for dramatic effect, right? Facebook. That required me to go into the settings at 5:30 a.m. this morning and tinker with that. How many folks here have a Facebook account? How many folks here parents have a Facebook account? Okay. How many folks had a Facebook account and then deactivated it? Okay. Can I just do a quick, because every year I'm getting older, which is a sad thing.
It's better than the alternative.
Yeah, that's true, right? How many folks have an Instagram account? Okay, pretty unanimous. How many folks have a Snapchat account? TikTok?
What if you don't post TikToks?
If you just lurk, that counts. If you just lurk, that's fine. All right. Okay, that's good. All right, what am I missing? What am I missing?
What is he missing?
Okay, all right, we're good. All right, so here's the question about Facebook, right? So you folks, if I'm not mistaken, there's about, I think less than 50% had a Facebook account, but everybody's parents had a Facebook account. As you are no doubt aware, being young, civic-minded folks, Facebook is a crazy place. Facebook is a crazy place. In the 2016 election, Facebook ran a lot of material seeded by foreign actors who wanted to sow division, and by golly, it worked. These are some of the fake ads out here. You've got everything here. Stand up against police brutality, okay? Blacktivist. Pennsylvania, October, minors for Trump rallies, right? They played all the angles. These folks knew exactly what the hot spots were, threw in a bunch of fake ads, and let everybody go nuts. It's almost like a children's fable. It's almost like a bad game of telephone. It made everybody mad at each other. So, in response, people have been saying, that's a problem. Facebook needs to do better. Facebook needs to moderate its content, right? We're for free speech, but Facebook's not the government. And doesn't Facebook have some responsibility, given that some people would posit that they're allowing all these ads, convinced all the boomers to vote for Trump, and now here we are. Don't you have some responsibility to make sure that what's posted on Facebook is true? So here comes Mark Zuckerberg. And it's not just in the United States, right? Oh man, the room turned about 2 degrees colder when Mark Zuckerberg showed up on screen. Doing a focus group here, I would tell Facebook it's not looking good for him. So Zuckerberg recently gave a 35-minute speech at Georgetown extolling his views on freedom of expression. And he told his audience, and by extension the United States, and by extension the world, because Facebook is in trouble in a lot of countries, he said, look, we're not picking and choosing winners. We're going to let all the speech get out there and then go from there. And he invoked classic civil liberties victories. He talked about Martin Luther King. He talked about Frederick Douglass. He talked about how free speech helps us sort out the truth and how we've made social progress on account of unfettered free expression. In short, he sounded a lot of the notes that I like to sound. He said, look, the government is not smart enough to do this, and Facebook isn't either. But I just gave the game away. That's the difference, right? Government and Facebook. Facebook is not the government yet, right? So, I'll just give you a couple of the choice quotes. I don't think most people want to live in a world where you can only post things that tech companies judge to be 100% true. Okay. I don't think it's right for a private company to censor politicians on the news in a democracy. He's going to appoint a board. So you can, if you have your message censored by Facebook, you can appeal it. And this board will be comprised of not just folks who look like Mark Zuckerberg and are billionaires, but also represent the United States, and they're going to think about free expression, think about what's censored, and try and figure out what Facebook can do. So this was not universally applauded. Here's Martin Luther King's youngest daughter, Dr. Bernice King. She said, I heard Mark Zuckerberg's free expression speech in which he referenced my father. I'd like to help Facebook better understand the challenges MLK faced from disinformation campaigns launched by politicians. These campaigns created an atmosphere for his assassination. The writer April Glazer, who I'm proud to call a friend, I just saw on Friday, she wrote in Slate that Facebook is ignoring the criticisms of academics, human rights advocates, and others. It's not about free speech, right? It's about harming people and creating an atmosphere where free speech is not the point, because there's so much disinformation and so much harmful activity going on that your right to speak out has already been compromised, right? This isn't about any particular political agenda, she writes. It's about protecting and creating spaces that make politics possible. If there's all this fake stuff going out there and it's all bad and harmful, what kind of real politics can we have? We're not talking about anything except just kind of trafficking in weird lies. On the other hand, what about the practical problems? Siva Vaidhyanathan, writing in the New York Times, says, look, it's just impossible. Facebook's got 2.8 billion users. Even if they wanted to review every post for truth, they couldn't. It'd be impossible. Better instead to take the loss in the media, take your lumps, and not sign up for an impossible task that's not going to make anybody happy. All right, so Senator Elizabeth Warren running for president. She's like, all right, Facebook's not going to patrol false speech. Okay, let me post some fake speech. It says, breaking news, Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook just endorsed Donald Trump for re-election. And she says, you're probably shocked, and you might be thinking, how could this possibly be true? Well, it's not. But what Zuckerberg has done is given Donald Trump free rein to lie on his platform, and then to pay Facebook gobs of money to push out their lies to American voters. She said if Trump lies on TV, in a TV ad, most of the networks aren't going to run that ad. But on Facebook, it's free rein. That's a problem. Oh, and by the way, Warren is also calling up for Facebook to be broken up. She said it's too big. And her ads calling for Facebook to be broken up were removed by Facebook. Now they posted them again after she raised the fuss about it and said, wait, time out. You can pull down my ads because they're criticizing you? So you see things get pretty deep pretty quick. I will just leave you with this case, and then I'd love to hear you folks talk it over amongst yourselves. The Supreme Court has taken on the idea of whether or not lies are protected by the First Amendment. Now we're back in the government realm here, okay? Congress passed a law that said you can't lie about receiving military awards, called the Stolen Valor Act. And here was a guy who's a pathological liar named Alvarez who lied about everything. The first line of the opinion is, lying was his habit. And sure enough, he lied about everything. He told people he played for the Detroit Red Wings. He told people he'd been married to a famous Mexican actress. And he also told people he had won the Medal of Honor. Of course, he had not won the Medal of Honor, and he was arrested for lying about it when people found out he was. So he challenged, he said, look, I have a First Amendment right to lie about that all day long. Goes up to the high court. Court says, you know what, you actually do. You do have a First Amendment right to lie. Lying is protected by the First Amendment. Said only a weak society needs government protection before it pursues its resolve to preserve the truth. Truth needs neither handcuffs nor a badge for its vindication. The market will decide. So, I just want to leave you folks with some questions here. Who's right? Is Warren right? Zuckerberg right? What do you think? Does it matter? Should we all quit Facebook? If we did quit Facebook, would the lies find another way in? Can you ever stop it? Should you stop it? So I guess, Sandra, I'm happy to...
Yeah, we're just going to take, these are real questions, not rhetorical. So we're going to take about